So I'm asked to speak fast, so I'll speak faster. So my concept is pretty easy. I'm sure you all will be able to you all, I mean, it's something that you all actually are facing day in and day out in our field of work. So the video basically shows Kramen and Newman. Now Newman is a postman as per whatever character details that you've seen. And so Kramen has read somewhere in the paper or something that there's a new recycling incentive. For every bottle collected, you can get 5 cents if you give it in for recycling. Okay, and then he's forgotten about the whole thing, but he tells Newman somewhere in between when they meet. Now, let's see what happens beyond that, because Newman is after getting that money from the recycling. Okay, so let's see what happens.
Hey, bud. Hey, can I have my keys back, please?
Oh, you should have come, Jerry.
We made quite a haul.
Where'd you go?
Price Club.
Why don't you take your car?
The steering wheel fell off. I don't know where it is. What are you doing? Don't throw that away.
Well, I'm not paying the 5 cents for that stupid recycling thing.
You don't pay 5 cents. You get 5 cents back. Here, read the label here. Vermont, Connecticut, Massachusetts, New York. Refund, 5 cents.
Refund?
Yeah.
Well, what do you think the hobos are doing?
I don't know. They're deranged.
All right, listen, can you give me a lift back to my place?
No, I can't. I got to pick up Elaine. I'm taking her to this Kennedy auction.
All right, I'll see you later. What is this MI 10
That's
cents?
Michigan. In Michigan, you get 10 cents.
10 cents?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, you mean you get 5 cents here and 10 cents there? You could round up bottles here and run them out to Michigan
that
for the
doesn't
difference.
work.
What do you mean it doesn't work? You get enough bottles together.
Yeah, you overload your inventory and you blow your margins on gasoline. Trust me, it doesn't work.
Now, you're not talking that Michigan deposit bottle scam again,
No,
are you?
I'm off that.
You tried it?
Oh, yeah, every which way. Couldn't crunch the numbers. It drove me crazy.
I don't understand. You fill an 18-wheeler.
No, an 18-wheeler's no good. Too much overhead. Got permits, way stations, tolls. Look, you're way out of your league.
I want to learn. I want to know why. Damn. Oh, Mother's Day. Wait a second. Mother's Day? Yes! Come on, Kramer! It's the truck, Kramer. The truck!
Look, Newman, I told you to let this thing go.
No. Listen to me. Most days, the post office sends 1 truckload of mail to the 2nd Domestic Regional Sorting Facility in Saginaw, Michigan.
Uh-huh.
But on the week before holidays, we see a surge. On Valentine's Day, we send 2 trucks. On Christmas, 4, packed to the brim. And tomorrow, if history is any guide, we'll see some spillover into a 5th truck.
Mother's Day.
The mother of all mail days. Guess who signed up for the truck?
A free truck? Oh, boy, that completely changes our cost structure. Our G&A goes down 50%.
We carry a couple of bags of mail and the rest is ours.
Newman, you magnificent bastard, you did it!
Let the collecting begin!
did you hear what he said about getting 5 cents in New York? And if he's able to get the same thing recycled, he gets 10 cents. So what concept is that? Absolutely, yeah, arbitrage. So, yeah, I was given one of the easiest. Okay, so just to simply say, stock arbitrage, we all know. Suppose a stock, say Reliance is, moving at, in BSE at 1,060 or 69, and say 1,070 at NSE. Now, why does this happen? Can anyone say why is there a price, and what is required for an arbitrage to happen? Absolutely, yeah. So do market inefficiencies still exist? And are there arbitrage opportunities still? Yes, yes, very much. So as long as the... yeah, so as long as there is a price differential of the same asset in two different markets, so it can be, we're talking about the spot market between BSE and NSE, or we're talking between the spot and the futures market, right? So in either so why does this happen is because flow of information, right? Because sometimes that one market might have more information or less information than the other. So that's where an arbitrage opportunity arises, basically. So I gave an example of stocks. What about in mutual funds? Haven't we heard of so many arbitrage mutual funds as well? Right? So those are arbitrage. I'll just quickly explain the currency arbitrage, which is, now this is in an automated system, which is actually through, well automated in an exchange overseas. So basically, in a triangular or a currency arbitrage, you sell USD, so the differential, price differential between USD euro is 0.86, between euro and pound sterling is 1.46, and between pound sterling and USD again is 1.69. So basically you sell USD, so say there is a lot of 1 million euros that you want to buy. So you sell USD at 0.8631, and that's where he's given, you get 8,63,100 euros. Then you basically reset, and this is all automated through an exchange, okay? I'm just explaining it here. So you sell the euro for a pound sterling at 1.46. So you get 5,91,164 pound sterling. And you again in turn sell the pound sterling for a USD, you get 1001373. You started at 1 million. So your gain is 1373 into the lot size. So this is basically how the currency arbitrage works. You also find this in merger and acquisition. So the company basically which is getting acquired, you buy, and the acquiring company is sold. So that's another. What other example? Can you all give any other example in?
Arbitrage in forex market can be done in 3 different ways. One is locational arbitrage, second is triangular arbitrage, what is given, and third one is interest rate arbitrage.
Absolutely, yeah. That's great.
So that is interest rate effect.
Very good, very good. Chocolate there for him. So, in the non-finance field, can you give me an example of arbitrage?
So generally, a distillery bottle which is outside available at 20 rupees, and go to a mall, it's available at 50 rupees. There's an arbitrage opportunity.
Absolutely, yeah.
You can't take one inside. You cannot take inside. But at parks, I've seen like, say, genting. People carry their own.
Do you want to speak?
Okay. People carry their own sandwiches, bread and cheese and ham, and make their own sandwiches. I've seen it in genting. Because the food is expensive there, so you carry your own little thing and feed your family. So you have a sandwich which is available there, but if it's $10 there, but then you're getting it at 1.5 or 2.
You stay in a 5-star hotel. In the fridge you have Coca-Cola. Okay, you drink it. Next day you go to a shop and buy it.
My God, what ideas! You see? Joseph, you need to teach us a thing or two, yeah. Okay, so I have one last example which Jayant actually shared with us. When he was in his college days with his friends, we all know of Philip Kotler, who is the marketing. So Philip Kotler's books had not yet come in India. They were still only available abroad. Now, they were doing, a bunch of his friends and him were doing economics, and they wanted to get hold of the Indian version. So after a few months, the Indian version did come, and it was priced at 650 rupees by the publishers. But so what these guys did is they went to the publisher and they said, look, we have a list of people who are ready to buy this in bulk. So you sell it to us for 500, and obviously they've made that gain of 150. So he basically were able to get the books in bulk from and the publisher was happy because he's able to sell his whole lot of books at 500 and complete that lot. So he's sold it at 500. Jayan sold it to someone else and made that 150 difference, right? So that's another example. Thank you.
So this reminds me of one more example. We have a person called Krishna in our group. He's from Hyderabad. Okay. So there was an ad in Jali.com that if you put your bike for sale, then you get 500 rupees as cashback. So what did he do is, his Pulsar bike, he put it for sale, pricing at 1.25 lakh rupees. So he knew that nobody would buy that bike. And then he got his cashbacks.
I don't know if that's